Hi, I'm Jeana Frazzini, Executive Director for Basic Rights Oregon. These past few weeks have been filled with news about victories for the freedom to marry across the country. I thought it'd be a great time to talk with you about the path to marriage here in Oregon. This is the first time I've done a video message, so I've got some notes here. 2 years ago this week, our governor signed the Oregon Family Fairness Act, creating domestic partnerships in Oregon. These protections represent a significant step forward for our families, and we're thankful to our elected leaders for taking this important step. But we've known all along that domestic partnerships will never come with the dignity, respect, and the legal certainty that comes with marriage. It's one of the many reasons why the freedom to marry remains at the top of our agenda at Basic Rights Oregon. So how do we get there, and how can you be involved? First off, there's only one path to marriage in Oregon, and that's the ballot. In 2004, voters approved Measure 36, excluding gay and lesbian couples from marriage. Our legal team filed a challenge to this measure, but the courts didn't agree with us, and they left Measure 36 in the Constitution. So the legal route is not an option. And our state legislature can't fix this for us either, like they did in Vermont and in Maine. In Oregon, only the voters have the authority to change the Constitution. And that means we have one option. We have to win majority public support for our cause and run a proactive campaign at the ballot. This isn't an easy thing to do. For 2 decades, the right wing has used the ballot to attack our families. Now we have to turn the table and ask Oregonians to vote yes on the freedom to marry. We need to run this campaign on our timeline and on our terms. Some folks have said that we should vote on marriage every year until we succeed. But when the fundamental dignity of our families and our community is on the line, this is simply unacceptable. Defeat is not a path to victory. We need to move forward rather than backward. So how do we get there? Well, it's going to take real public education. We need to change hearts and minds. It's time to get engaged and to speak out, to start telling people what it means to be excluded from the freedom to marry. And we have to have this conversation in all 36 counties here in Oregon, building a smart, strategic campaign that speaks to people from all walks of life, people of faith, people of color, young folks and old folks alike. We cannot let our opponents divide us like they have in the past. It's going to take time, energy, and hard work from all of us. But if we all get engaged, I think we can be saying our vows as early as 2012, and that's really just around the corner. This week, Basic Rights Oregon is launching the first phase of our education campaign. We're asking Oregonians to get engaged. It's time for same-sex couples to get engaged to the ones we love. It's time for our allies to get engaged in the struggle for the freedom to marry. It's time for all of us to get engaged by educating our friends, our family, our neighbors, the folks at the checkout counter at the grocery store about the freedom to marry and why this is such an important effort. You can join the campaign by visiting us online at www.basicrights.org/getengaged. Watch for new opportunities in the weeks to come and take part in the discussion online. You can get to our blog at basicrights.org, click the button Read the Blog, and let us know what you think. I look forward to reading your comments online. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon.